Let's check on the cameras of this Vivo T2X in this video. It comes with dual camera setup on the back, but to be honest, it is just to gimmick the other one, the 2 megapixel depth sensor. I don't know whether it works or not. So we'll be checking on the 50 megapixel primary sensor with aperture 1.8, and on the front you have this 8 megapixel selfie shooter. Okay, and if you check the camera app, you will see that it is typical Vivo camera UI you get. The UI is actually responsive, but it is not that fast. Okay, you have these options, blog options, 50 megapixel dedicated one, slow motion, documents, panorama, live photos. Now you let me know that whether you really use them or not. Yes, we have this night mode as well. So we'll be checking on all the samples and we'll see that how are the cameras. So first of all, let's start with the video samples. Here is a quick sample from the front camera. It can record up to 1080p 30 fps videos, and you can see that yes, on the screen I can see that it is actually doing a good job, particularly the color reproduction. It is very close to natural, but we have to check it on other display. The stabilization is okay, not that great. I'm working fast now. I'm not using any gimbal, so you can check the stabilization. I'm working faster and you can see that the stabilization is not that good. Okay, if you check this exposure, it is also not that good, but it is decent, I would say. Yeah, not bad. The dynamic range, you can see, yes, here it is struggling a lot. Yeah, if I tap on the screen, does it make any difference? Yes, you can see that the dynamic range is not that good. Yeah, so you can see that it is actually struggling. Here it is okay, I would say. Let's check the quick movements. Yeah, it is not that good, but yeah, considering the price, I have no complaints here. So I'm working faster again. So you let me know what you think about it. But I found that there is a bit of beautification. Yeah, even if I have turned off the beautification, it is there actually. So what do you think about it? Let me in the comments. Now let's check on the rear camera. Now here is the rear sample. It can record up to 1080p 60 fps. Okay, and you can see that this EIS, if it is there, it is average, I would say. Yeah, but the overall video quality is actually quite satisfactory. Let's check the focus first of all. Yes, the focus is actually good, not bad. You can see that it is actually doing a good job. Yeah, the autofocus is actually good, not bad. Yeah, now let's walk faster to check the stabilization. As I told you, the stabilization is okay, I would say. Yeah, and you can see the dynamic range. It is actually not that great, but okay. Yeah, the quick moves, you can see that it is doing a decent job, I would say. The dynamic range is okay, not bad. Detailing could have been better. The color reproduction is okay, I would say. Yeah, I'm working again. Now again, let's check the focus. You can see that the focus is okay. Yeah, good, I would say, considering the price. I'm working faster again. Yes, the stabilization could have been better. Yeah, you let me know what you think about it in the comments. Now let's check on the still images. So first of all, let's start with some indoor selfies. If it is totally artificial lighting, you can see that detailing is actually missing. The overall image quality is actually quite satisfactory. You can see that the color tones, the skin tone especially, is not that bad, but yes, it struggles to handle exposure. You can see that it is a bit washed out, but the color accuracy is there. But if it is a bit better lighting, you can see that the overall image quality is looking good. Here again, you can see that detailing is also looking good, and if you go outside, you can see that the details are far better. Okay, and I've liked the color accuracy here, although it is not that close to natural, but it is actually quite accurate. But yes, the 8 megapixel selfie shooter struggles to handle exposure, and also can't capture details if it is not that good lighting condition. Okay, but overall it is a decent selfie shooter according to me. If we check the portrait shots with the bokeh effect, the front camera does a decent job. The overall image quality is okay, but it lacks the fine detailing. The color reproduction is quite consistent, although it is not that accurate, but it is quite consistent. It doesn't reproduce different looking colors in all the images. You can see that the detailing is there if there is really good lighting, but overall fine detailing is not available, and the depth effect is okay, but the edge detection could have been better. So yes, you can use it, but it is not that great according to me. When I took portrait shots using the rear camera, I found that the bokeh effect is not being produced. You can see that the background blur is very thin actually. It is not there in some of the photos. Overall image quality is actually good, not bad. Particularly I have liked the very close to natural looking colors. And detailing is also good, not bad. But you can see that the blur effect is not that well produced here. You can see it again. Overall image quality is good, but the blur effect is not there in the background. And if you check the human objects, you can see that overall image quality, detailing, color reproduction, they're good, but the blur effect in the background, it is missing. It can be a problem with my device. Let me know if you have faced the same thing on your device. The close-up shots are actually better than what I expected, and it is very easy to take close-up shots using the camera, and you don't have to struggle in adjusting the distance, and you can see that it can capture good looking details. Overall image quality is looking good, and particularly I've liked the very close to natural looking color reproduction here. You can see that it is actually looking good. The Haze Air photos are actually looking good, not bad, and you can see that the overall image quality is good, the color reproduction is good, and to some extent the details are also available. You can see that it has a good looking image, and the shadows are also well exposed here, and the dynamic range is also looking good, not bad. You can see that it is doing a good job. So the overall Haze Air photos are actually good, not bad. Here I would say that it is doing a satisfactory job. So finally, let's talk about the night photography. The front camera struggles a lot to capture light, and you can see that details are not available. Although if there is adequate light, you can see that you can use it. It's not like that you can't use it, but if there is really low light condition, you can see that it struggles a lot. Here you can see that it is actually not that usable, but yes, if there is light, you can use it. So the front camera is really poor. The rear camera as well. Yes, it reduces the noise a bit. If you see the image here, you can see that noise reduction is there, but it fails to capture details, and exposure is not that well handled. Here you can see that if there is light, then you can use it, but if there is low light condition, it is actually not that good. I would say it is actually poor. So considering the price, I can't complain here about the night photography. It is quite average, I would say. So after checking on the samples, you must have realized that this is not a camera-centric device, and I believe Vivo, they have targeted it to be an affordable 5G device, and I think they have actually achieved it, because considering the price at 13,000, it does offer you a really good value for money. The overall performance is good, the overall package is good, but yes, if your topmost priority is camera, then you should avoid it. But the problem is that honestly, at the moment under 15,000, we don't have a 5G phone with really good cameras. That is the problem that we have. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and if you end up liking my videos, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. So till the next video guys, cheers.